Hello and welcome back to the Replay YouTube channel. We're here for episode 1 of AEW TEW 2020 as we prepare for AEW Fighter Fest in 4 weeks' time. Let's say we're for our first AEW Dark episode. So that's there. And here we are here on AEW Dark. We're in Cuban Club Courtyard. As we are on Wednesday, we don't know how many people are here because we have to wait for Dynamite to be taken later. But we start AEW Dark with a tag team match. Keep in mind that we still enforce a 20-minute time limit unless otherwise stated. The match ends in 9 minutes when the Butcher and the Blade appear as strong hearts, with the Butcher making T-Hawk submit. Jaime was heads and shoulders above everyone with a 49. You're 30 with Butcher. T-Hawk really offers game at 38, and Blade a 40, with a 42 overall. The Bunny then cuts a promo on behalf of Butcher and Blade, saying that FTR interfered with the most dominant tag team in all Elite Wrestling, due to them getting in the way of Butcher and Blade beating up the Young Bucks last week on Dynamite. She follows it up with a challenge to FTR for a Dynamite match. They then head to the back following that with 37. Yancing lifted it. We then had Shawn Spears not doing well on the script, MJF being Flavor of the Month with a 57. When MJF is walking backstage with Wardlow when they see Spears, they head towards him and MJF just sits down next to him. You can't hear anything from it, but you can see that the two of them are just playing cards with each other. Brandy then comes onto the big screen and she cuts a promo about AEW's Women's Division, where she hypes some of the talent, hypes Hikaru's win, hypes former champion Nyla, but she also follows up with an announcement of some division matchups to find Hikaru's next challenger, as she hasn't heard from Donna Rose. So, Brand didn't do well with our script, but still 51. And we follow that with one of the two women's division matches in a row here. You'll probably have the same negatives for both, as, well, most of them are unimportant, so they will be considered like jobbers. So the crowd was turned off because they have no investment. Brought the crowd down. Charlotte was seemed off again with a 20, year 28, but the vocal crowd didn't seem particularly thrilled with either wrestler. 21, followed by a 25 rated match where Chris Statlander picked up the win over Jaime. Chris 35, Jaime 24. Fans weren't thrilled by her. Same negatives, brought the crowd down, and no investment. But we then lead this into a Dark Order promo where Brody leads pacing back and forward. He then turns to Alex Reynolds and John Silver, two members of the Dark Order, and he begins to chat by them because of his loss to John Moxley at Double or Nothing. He then demands them to find Evil Uno and Stu Grayson, who have been missing for quite some time. And when they do, they are to tell the two of them to find some more recruits, as Mr. Brody Lee is looking to strengthen the Dark Order for his next championship bout. 64, and followed with 63, where you can see MJF and Shawn Spears still playing cards as Wardlow kind of stands guard. MJF this time struggled off script. We then follow that with another in-ring segment where Havoc Seeking and Ford come out. The trio talk about Cage and negativity he brings as he has nothing going for him. And they kind of hype up Sabian as the rightful winner of the ladder match. This doesn't bring out Cage or even Taz though, but it brings out Darby Allin, who tells all three of them that if they want Cage, they have to wait in lines. He wants to have a little match with them to not really like show up Cage, but because he wants to prove that he's still got what it takes to be champion, as he has lost. Well, he's lost to Cody and he's lost to Moxley. He just needs to get some momentum on his hand. This then leads into a match between Allin and Havoc in just under 10 minutes. It was a steal of the show match with 78 Darby, 56 Jaime. Deserved better announcing and color commentary, but Darby got benefit from public support, and the match got the crowd buzzing. And that is actually how we end AEW Dark, with Darby standing tall. Overall, the show got a 52, which is really good. We had a very consistent show. And so we click finish here. We're going to send through. And here we go. AEW Dynamite will be shown episode 2 in the next couple of days. If you guys did enjoy this AEW Dark episode, hit the like button, subscribe if you want more of this AEW series. Thanks for watching.